Hello.
Hello. Alice is not in here. Hey, get away from me. Really? The sleeping people? Whatever. It's fine. This one.
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I guess she's asleep. But I wouldn't say that right there.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I'd like to know more.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
You're well dressed for this place?
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
No more questions.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Got work?
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
I'll take it.
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Okay, goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
You can depend on me. Quest added. Right away, Bobby Pin. Alright, we're out of here. Damn. The fiend out here. This not the entrance I used? Want to see the doctor. I want another implant.
You're back.
I'd like to buy an implant.
All right. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
Can you make me luckier?
If I implant the probability calculator in your frontal lobe, you'll be able to calculate odds a little better. It's not quite the same as making you luckier, but you'll be able to nudge things your way more often. I can do the implant for 4,000 caps.
Here.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Few hours. Alright. 9 luck. It's enough. We'll clean out the casinos with 9. I can make it 10 if I find some naughty nightwear. Then we'll for sure clear out those casinos. Like, no doubt. Like, not even a bit. Like, 100%. Three sides, North Gate.
Hello?
Hello.
This man's prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it.
This gentleman and I were just settling on a price. I'm afraid you'll have to hire one of the others this time around.
You want to travel through Freeside with ease, you hire a king. We're everywhere, and no one messes with us. Your safety is practically guaranteed for just 100 caps.
Why do I need a bodyguard?
Freeside's a little dangerous for people traveling alone or in small groups. You go without a guard, you're rolling the dice. You know? You must be new. Your tune will change, trust me.
Okay. I don't think it will. I can handle myself. And so can they, so. Squirrel? More squirrel?
Hello.
Red roach meat? More squirrel?
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling.
What are you serving?
Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say? Want some?
Not unless you tell me.
I have my little helpers out and about, always looking for fresh things to add to the stew pot. You may have seen them around somewhere yourself. Now deny your hunger no longer.
I'm okay.
You'll be back.
No, I won't. You can buy food off him.
Got you in there.
One to the stomach, one to the chest. Made him turn around, and another one to the back of the head. That's crazy. Old Mormon Fort.
Thanks, mister.
You're welcome. To cook it, at least. There's a barrel fire right there. Eesh.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Hello.
Say it, kid. Do it. Say the thing. Nah. Nah. I'll make a comment. Hopefully we'll get it. The local. This guy's interesting. If you have 1 intelligence, you can actually talk to him. And to you, he sounds very eloquent. But since we're extremely intelligent, at 10, he's just a vagrant to us. How interesting. I sold them all. Got the C4 and shit. These are...
I'll watch my step.
Yeah. I'll put that one down at least. Ah, they're right here. That's why. That won't work. Look at them. I think I'm fucking stupid. Okay. You stepped on it early. God damn it. Well. He's gonna be like, hey, look at between the dumpsters. There's a body. And then he was like, and then they attack you, and then the whole thing. Whatever. It's fine. They got what they deserved.
Well, yeah.
True.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
Local chem dealer.
Have a look, baby.
Dirty water. Dixon's jet. Only 10 AP. Dixon's whiskey. -2 intelligence, but +1 strength. Worse shit. Fixer. Buff out. Just straight up buff out. I'll take it.
Another satisfied customer. Till next time.
Yes. Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
You soliciting me?
Ha ha ha! Oh, that's rich. You're not exactly my type. No offense. No, I meant I could give you a tip. Earn my money, so to speak.
What kind?
You look like you're new around here, so I'm sure I know all sorts of things you'd find useful. If not, well, it's only a cap. So what do you say?
Sure.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
Why not, Rotface?
The Strip is run by the 3 families, who owe their allegiance to Mr. House. When he first showed up, he gave the local tribes the choice of working with him, or getting the hell out of his way. Given how things turned out, I know which way I'd have gone. But hindsight's 20/20, right? That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Sure.
Caught a rumor the other day that some of the clientele over at the Wrangler have been making some rather strange requests. Stuff like weirdos wanting the services of ghouls and such. I almost have half a mind to volunteer myself. Sexy beast that I am. What do you say? Want another tip?
Go for it.
If you've been around the Kings, you may have met one of them named Pacer. He's always stomping around trying to show off his authority. Being new, you weren't around when it happened, but a few months ago, Pacer pissed off the Van Graff family big time. No one knows what went down, but word is the Van Graffs still want him dead. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Alright.
Things have generally been bad here for the squatters, the people who came here hoping for a better life and just got stuck. But lately, the mood has changed. The squatters seem to be a bit more optimistic. I wonder what happened. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Sure.
East of Freeside, there's an old Air Force base, judging by the road signs. No one knows for sure what's in there, though, on account of anyone approaching the place getting violently blown up. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? There was a rumor a while back that the White Glove Society was really an all-ghoul gang, which is why they wear those weird masks of theirs. What do you think? Would I look good in a mask? Maybe I'd make more caps. That one was pretty good, right?
Nah.
How about
not really.
another?
Here.
The chairman run a casino on the strip called The Tops. It's a pretty classy place by all reports. I haven't been there myself, but I hear security there is kinda tight. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Sure.
A traveler that passed through here not long ago told everyone he met that there's some kind of plant paradise to the west, where food is abundant. All the people foolish enough to listen to him and head out that way never came back. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Someone talking about a plant paradise. Okay.
People in Freeside generally fall into one of two categories. Those who've been here all their lives call themselves locals. When people from the NCR and other places started pouring in, the locals began referring to them as squatters, and the name stuck. The locals blame the squatters for the scarcity of resources in Freeside, and the squatters blame any act of violence against them on the locals. They're both right to some extent, and violent outbreaks between the two are all too common these days. What do you say? Want another tip?
Go ahead.
I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights pitting creatures of the waste against one another for sport. And when I say underground, that's their word I'm using, not my own. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Sure.
Northwest of the big Freeside sign is a casino called the Atomic Wrangler. It's not as fancy as the ones on the Strip, but there's still plenty of excitement to be found there. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Okay.
Have you tried going to the Strip only to be stopped by those big metal murder machines? Happens every day around here. But if you know the right people, you can get through the gate without being a rich man. What do you say? Want another tip?
You didn't really tell me who, but I know who already.
Ever hear of the gun runners? They sell just about every kind of firearm you can imagine. And some you probably couldn't. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
No, it wasn't. Gun runners, sell good guns. Give me more money.
In the area between the north and east gates is the old Mormon fort, where the followers of the apocalypse have set themselves up. The followers aren't a bad bunch, and provide healing and supplies to the people of Freeside as they can. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? Saw a strange thing the other day. The king took that robo-dog of his over to the old Mormon fort. Weird thing was that the dog was flipping out, and had to be restrained by a few of the king's men. Hope he doesn't get loose. I got more where that came from. Want another? While everyone knows Mr. House runs New Vegas, No one knows the first thing about him. He just sorta showed up a few years back, and everything you see around you is the result. Just who in the hell is he? I got more where that came from. Want another?
Sure.
Mention the NCR and people around here get a little on edge. There's talk that they're going to take over all of New Vegas. It doesn't help that they've got military camps all over the place, and more troops pour into the area daily. I got more where that came
Do
from.
you? How many
Want
has it
another?
been? He's supposed to have 30.
He might not look it, but Ralph from Mick and Ralph's is no slouch with a keyboard. I've heard he's helped reprogram several robots in his time. That one was pretty good, right?
That is pretty good.
How about another? The NCR used to run a prison to the southwest, but something happened a little while back, and now all you'll get is hard looks if you ask about it. I got more where that came from. Want another? The Omertas, one of Mr. House's 3 families, run a casino called Gomorrah on the Strip. If you thought the Wrangler was something, you owe it to yourself to go there. I got more where that came from. Want another? Have you been to Mick and Ralph's yet? They run a store just down the street and sell some things you might not expect. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? There's a guy out on the main drag who sells secondhand adventuring gear. He's got an okay selection, but where does it come from? What do you say? Want another tip?
Yes.
At the northwest end of Fremont Street, you'll find the Silver Rush. It's run by a rather scary family called the Van Graffs. These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, the goods they sell are second to none. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Goddamn.
I probably don't have to tell you that Freeside's dangerous, but you might want to think twice about hiring one of those guards at the gates. They're not all saints, is all I'm saying. What do you say? Want another tip? There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Like that'd ever happen. Who in the world could stand up to the NCR and win? That one was pretty good, right? How about another? Drugs are everywhere in Freeside, and even people you might not expect have become addicts. Jacob Hoff, for instance. That man was a brilliant chemist before he picked up the habit. Now, just another junkie. That King Pacer's a fan of Jet, too, though I heard one of the followers talking about it being dangerous for him. Something about his heart. Do yourself a favor and stay away from that stuff, okay? I got more where that came from. Want another? Traders have been griping for a while now about I-15 being too dangerous to travel. I'd steer clear of it unless you're armed to the teeth. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Oh my god, has it really not been 30 yet?
I heard something about a town south of here being attacked, but details are sketchy. All I know is there haven't been any refugees showing up here, which means either the attack wasn't too bad, or it was very, very bad. I got more where that came from. Want another? I've heard the Garretts over at the Atomic Wrangler are having a hard time collecting some money owed to them. An enterprising person like yourself might be able to make some caps helping them with their little problem. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Oh, we're done.
I understand. Well, have a good day.
I was checking to see if it was 30, and it is 30. So that should have been 30 then. And also, if we leave, we discovered the east gate. Sure. Go back in. He's got a hat now. You only need
Yes.
to get 11 of his tips for him to get this hat now. And he has it forever.
Reach for the sky, mister.
Careful, kid. That thing's armed. Can I buy that gun from you?
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy. I paid 1,000,000 caps for it, and it wasn't even brand new.
I don't have that kind of cash.
Well, if you can get me most of it, I could give you a loan for the rest.
Goodbye.
So long.
We can't steal it off him when he's sleeping. But he's a poor kid. I would feel bad. I could buy it. For 1,000.
Hey there.
It's worth it. Where'd they go? They go upstairs? They sleep up here.
Ah, my favorite customer. Got a cap for me?
You bought a hat, man?
I understand. Well, have a good day.
You guys have to be out in the sun all day.
Reach for the sky, mister.
Buy a
This?
gun? 1,000?
You mean it? Wow. Thanks. I bet me and Stacy can get something real cool at Mick and Ralph's with that.
Sure can. Archimedes 2 charge. Yep, this is the gun that shoots Archimedes. I'm sure we'll aim it at something in the future. Don't really want to do that here. You get 1 shot per day, per in-game day. Well, you get 1 shot and then it recharges. It needs 24 hours to recharge. Okay, do you want to say the thing?
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. You're not gonna shoot me, are you?
Damn, that's not the one. Eh. Another box.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Companions also have lines they can say. Boone doesn't care. At least right now.
The pump is property of the king. You'll need to pay if you want a drink.
Yeah?
The king controls the water pump. If you want water, you need to pay like everyone else.
How much?
Just a few caps for a good long swig.
10 caps.
Anything else you want?
Jesus. Can I buy bottled water?
Sure thing.
He's got bottled water. 15 cases for some reason. I'll take that. Sure.
Thanks.
No problem.
Bye.
Oh, Atomic Wrangler Casino.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
What kind of services do you offer?
We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. Caps paid in advance. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left.
Do you need any work done around here?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
What kind of caps we're talking here?
If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
Yeah, I'm doing all the work here, 50-50, and I'm game.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
All right, got yourself a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Rex?
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside.
Lady Jane?
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the Apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps.
Santiago?
Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well.
All right.
Anything else you need?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Why the hostility?
Come on, stay in character. You're supposed to be heckling me.
Why bother? You're embarrassing yourself enough as it is.
Hey, not bad. Your timing's terrible and you got no style. But you might make it as a professional heckler.
Thanks, but I'm not here. That's not why I'm here.
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So you perform stand-up?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Judging from the economic state of Freeside, they can't be paying you that much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
So who are you exactly?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type.
Goodbye.
Yeah, go on. Scram.
Jesus.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange?
Yeah, I got NCR money.
How many chips would you like?
2 chips or 5?
Here's your chip.
Wow. I got some caps.
How many?
I don't think it really matters. We're gonna be making all the money.
Here's your chip.
Do I have Legion money?
How many chips would...
I'm sure I picked up some, yeah.
Here's your chips. Talk to you later.
Roulette, blackjack. Anything for luck? Just to make sure. No. No. Actually. Is there nightwear in here? Probably up in the Garrett's room. One of their rooms. can't. I don't think I'm gonna use a magazine right now. What? Huh? What the fuck? You guys are teleporting. Hmm. Oh, oh. Lots of alcohol.
You'd better get out of here if you know what's good for you.
How do you detect me? Damn, that's very hard. Don't mind those noises. Ever a place? Oh, I was gonna say if there's ever a place to break a bobby pin, this would be it. Oh, no naughty nightwear. Went to sleep over there. Okay. Uh-oh. I was never in there. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. I don't think any of the rooms will have it. Okay, well, whatever. $100. Okay, 18. I know, Ace can be 11 or 1. So 19. We double down. 21. Still at 100, yeah. 200. That's the max? Okay. That's 18. You got a king. I'll just stay. Damn. Yeah. That is just 13. Then you gotta hit me. It's enough. Alright, 20? Shit, I'll stay. Break even. Deal. 20. Double down. 21. Deal. Nice day. Thank you, thank you. 11. Hit me. 21. Deal. We hit. As a stay on 18. You should stay on 18. Yeah. Break even. Okay, well. 21. I will stay. Jeez. 240. Beer added.
Try your hand at blackjack.
No one came up? I just got a beer added. Nobody came up to me. Someone's supposed to come up and be like, hey, wow, you're really winning. Here, stay, have a beer. We haven't been kicked out yet. There we go. 19. Double me down. Damn. Double down. There. It's not worth the double downs. Hey. I get my money back. Hit me. I'll stay. Break even. Alright, well, that's easy caps. 10. Double. Hit me. 16. Hit me. Ooh. Hey. Come on. Double. Fish. Okay, another gift. And a dapper gambler's hat. Perception 1. Wow. My head pokes through. It could be an 8. It could be an 18. Hit me. Damn. Should have doubled. Oh my fuck right. Every time they kick me out. Kick me off. They haven't kicked me out yet. stay. Damn, I lost. You got 21, you fucking bastard. Double down. Make that money back. $9 or $19. Just stay. Damn. 18. Stay. Damn. Okay. Double down. Eesh. Double down. Break even. Okay. Easy money. Double. Ramanuka. Absinthe. And the suit to go with the hat. What does the suit do? Nothing. Oh, god damn it. Fuck, I didn't increase bet. I'll just stay. Whoa, got a trip. Cool. Double. Yeesh. I'll just stay. Bam. Stay. Dealer must draw to 16 and stand on all something. $11 double. The Atomic Wrangler jackpot. Sorry, you've reached the jackpot limit, but feel free to explore the other services here at the Atomic Wrangler. You've been banned from gambling at this casino. Nobody ever came to actually talk to me.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler.
I'm cashing out.
In what currency would you...
In caps, please.
Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
No.
Yep.
I can get another implant. Very hard. I ran out. I was gambling for quite a bit. Alright, I'll go get those debtors. I think one's here? Or that might be the followers one. I think it's the followers one.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs. That's not a good idea. You want someone dead, really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll
King. A king member.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why wouldn't I want to go past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Okay, thanks for the advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier? I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Butcher? How'd you get into that?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
That sounds odd.
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
Crier? What was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
You said escort, like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
You got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Gun for hire?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, go, 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 do it, I believe.
You have entered a restricted area. Exterminate.
Watch out!
Oh, and you stood still. Should have kept going. They were slow. You could have entered. Whatever. Lady Jane.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
Who are you?
I haven't the time to speak to commoners such as yourself.
Well, I was hired by the Garretts to track you down.
In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full, but who would bother with such a mess?
Perhaps there's something else of value you can put towards the debt?
I'm short 90 caps or so, but I have a few cartons of cigarettes and some sensor modules I could put toward my debt. At this point, I'll have to return to California to start anew. I haven't got a cap to my name.
3 sensor modules, 2 cartons of cigarettes. She's bugging it. She's out of here. She's got to get to California ASAP.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
There she goes.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Which is the local, right?
Yep.
Yep. Thank you for answering my question. Rex.
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps?
Are you the Grex that owes the Omertas?
That all depends on who's asking.
You're hangman if you don't start being straight with me.
Whoa. Yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me? Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
Oh, thank you. You don't cheat the Garretts and walk away, cough up the rest, or you're rat bait. Yeesh. It's fine. That'll do.
I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
You're welcome. Alright. Okay, yeah, he is over there. Just checking.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
You owe the Garretts.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP.
Santiago's dead if he doesn't cough up what he owes the Garretts.
Sir, Santiago does not know what he has done to offend, but he can explain everything.
I'd rather not kill you, but Francine put a bounty on your head.
I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the capsule. I do the Santiago Act to get out of paying for services every once in a while. I didn't think it could possibly get me killed.
Well, time to
Later.
Go. Need to sell the sensor modules and the cartons of cigarettes. I can do that at Mick and Ralph's.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
Offer any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
Okay. A resourceful fellow such as yourself must have something on the side.
All right. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. But what I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye.
I see why you keep this low-key.
Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less, and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game?
Too steep for my blood. Maybe later.
No problem. If you need one later, just stop in.
I'd like to know more about Freeside.
What do you want to know?
Who is the king?
If you haven't heard of the king, you must have been living under a rock or something. The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here.
What's up with the Atomic Wrangler?
Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores. They're good folks, just don't cross them. They're known for tidying up loose ends with a bullet to the brain box.
Who are the Van Graffs?
They're the local energy weapon dealers in Freeside. When it comes to lasers and plasma, they're the only game in town, and they keep it that way. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside and ruthless to boot. But her brother, Jean-Baptiste Cutting, puts them all to shame.
Let's talk about something else.
Anything else I can help you with?